Support for this show comes from Wake Forest Baptist Health, the exclusive healthcare sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. Wake Forest Baptist Health, an academic medical center whose physicians and researchers are working to invent tomorrow's treatments today. More at wakehealth.edu.
Hi, I'm Martha Bassett, and tonight we're airing our program from April of 2019, which featured Heather Maloney, Tatiana Hargreaves and Sonya Badigian, and Ryan Newcomb. The band was Russell Kelly on electric guitar, Alex McKinney on dobro, Lee Spears on acoustic guitar, Tommy Jackson on piano, and Pat Lawrence, our announcer, on bass. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show, coming to you from the historic Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music of Martha Bassett. Tonight we welcome singer-songwriter Heather Maloney, a wonderful old-time duo made up of Tatiana Hargreaves and Sonya Badigian, and Winston-Salem's Ryan Newcomb. Let's start with Martha and the band on her song, Leave Me Behind.
I never was so lonely when I was alone. Never was so lonely when I was alone. Your presence reminds me that I'm on my own. Don't know what you're thinking, your eyes won't betray. Don't know what you're thinking, your eyes won't betray. Lying beside me a million miles away. Show me you want me. Mean it this time. Pick up your heart, boy, and leave me behind. I can't help but wonder, do you regret the day? Can't help but wonder, do you regret the day you made me your own and I kissed your sweet face? Kindness you show never comes with your touch. Kindness you show never comes with your touch. You know what I want, boy, just give me that buzz. Show me you want me. Mean it this time. Pick up your heart, boy, and leave me behind. I won't blame you, darling, for telling the truth. Won't blame you, darling, for telling the truth. If you don't want me, then I don't want you. Tell me I'm wrong, dear, and ease my worried mind. Tell me I'm wrong, dear, and ease my worried mind. Give me back your loving or leave me behind. Show me you want me. Mean it this time. Pick up your heart, boy, and leave me behind. Show me you want me. Mean it this time. Pick up your heart, boy, and leave me behind. Leave me behind. Leave me behind.
Thank you so much, and welcome to our show tonight. Isn't it exciting that Wake Forest Baptist Health has come on as a sponsor? We are just thrilled that. Please give them a hand. And if you haven't heard Ryan Newcomb, you're going to become a fan tonight if you're not already. Will you please welcome to the stage Mr. Ryan Newcomb? Well, Ryan, you're a Winston-Salem artist.
That's correct.
Just like me. I understand you have some family here tonight. You want to do a shout-out?
Yeah, shout out to my wife, Mary, my son, Elijah. Elijah, you back there? My dad and my aunt and uncle are in town, too, so yep.
Fantastic. Well, what are we going to do now?
So this next one is called Let's Fall in Love Again. And it will be 13 years this July, and that I convinced Mary Voda could become Mary Newcomb. And when you have a kid and you're married a while, sometimes you just get in a routine. So I probably did something that I probably regretted, and that's probably why I wrote this song. That's the way I get out of those kind of things. But yeah, it's sort of about figuring out a way to go back to when it all starts, which is the fun part, right? So.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. I remember when you first held my hand, the look in your eyes that said you'd understand everything that I could never be. Looking back now, it feels so far away, with all the diapers to change and the bills to pay, like it's nothing but a memory. But if the promises we made are true, I think I know just what we need to do. Let's fall in love again, the way that it felt when it all began. Pretend like life hasn't caught up with us yet. Let's fall in love again. Oh, let's fall in love again. I know it's hard to live with someone like me, who's selfish and sad and downright mean. When I don't get what I want, I don't say I love you nearly enough. And sometimes I'm bitterly cold to the touch, especially when I think that I'm right. But if you'll forgive me, I'd like to try to win your heart again and make you mine. Let's fall in love again, the way that it felt when it all began. Pretend like life hasn't caught up with us yet. Let's fall in love again. Oh, let's fall in love again. It's too easy to live each day just trying to make it through, 'cause there is so little time, but so much to do. But if you take it away, all that remains is you and I and our love. So baby, let's start living like that is enough. Let's fall in love again, the way that it felt when it all began. Pretend like life hasn't caught up with us yet. Let's fall in love again. Let's fall in love again, the way that it felt when it all began. Pretend like life hasn't caught up with us yet. Let's fall in love again. Oh, let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love again. Oh, oh, oh.
Ryan Newcomb. Thank you, Ryan.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, a source of travel information for downtown Elkin, the Yadkin Valley, and beyond. Downtown Elkin features historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining. More at exploreelkin.com or on Facebook. The Martha Bassett Show makes its home at the Reeves Theater and Cafe, downtown Elkin's newly renovated landmark. Originally opened as an Art Deco movie theater in 1941, it was fully operational until 1973 and later reopened in 2018. Now, back to the show with the band joining Ryan Newcomb on his song, Grace.
She trips down the stairs clumsy and new like a child. She's a little bit awkward, but man, when she gives you that smile, it takes your breath away. Every time she says, everybody needs a little grace, everyone needs some faith to believe in the things that your eyes cannot see. 'Cause what good is this life if you never find who you were made to be? You will never be the same. Everybody needs a little grace. When she opens her lips to sing you her song, it's soft and it's sweet. It lets me know that I'm never alone. It takes your breath away. Every time she says, everybody needs a little grace, everyone needs some faith to believe in the things that your eyes cannot see. 'Cause what good is this life if you never find who you were made to be? You will never be the same. Everybody needs a little grace. I guess I grew tired of singing my own song, of running from everything I've ever done wrong. Everybody needs a little grace, everyone needs some faith to believe in the things that your eyes cannot see. 'Cause what good is this life if you never find who you were made to be? You will never be the same. No, you will never be the same. Everybody needs a little grace.
Well, our next guests traveled here all the way from the Triangle, where they are both well-established old-time musicians in the scene there, each in their own right. They have recently teamed up to bring us some songs from the rich tradition of old-time brother duets, sister duets, I should say, tonight. So I want you to please welcome Tatiana Hargreaves and Sonya Badigian.
So this is a fiddle tune from a Kentucky fiddler. I guess his name's Owen Snake Chapman, and this is a tune called Going Down to Charleston.
me how you guys choose your repertoire.
Yeah, I guess a variety of things. I think we both listen to a lot of old music, old traditional music from Appalachia and elsewhere in America, and sometimes something just sticks out, at least to me. I'm sure it's quite similar for you, but I think then we kind of like bring it to each other. Frequently it's brother duet material. What else can you think of?
Well, like that one, we said it was originally just finger-picked guitar and one voice, and then in these shape note hymn books, there's a song called Pisgah that has that same melody. So I took the harmony from multiple. There's four-part harmony, so I took two of those harmonies and combined them into the harmony I sang. So it's kind of a fun process.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love the shape note tradition. There's vocally, it's so much fun to sing that. Well, so I heard you guys are roommates.
We are.
How did that happen? I heard that they got kind of set up as roommates.
We did. We didn't know each other, and someone told us that we should move in together.
And a duo was born.
And here we are, almost 2 years later.
Yeah, they weren't wrong.
It's worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
You also have a new project with Allison DeGroot. I know that you have a record out. When did that come out?
It came out a couple weeks ago now with Free Dirt Records up in DC, and really exciting to have that project out. Another duo, mostly banjo fiddle music. We also sing a little bit, but mostly instrumental.
Well, I was on Facebook and I saw that one of the songs, an Alice Gerrard song, was on a Rolling Stones top 10 list of folk tunes. So, yay.
Country. What are you going to play? This is probably the most modern song that we do. It's very modern. Well, if you know the Louvin Brothers, you know this song. And if you don't know the Louvin Brothers yet, you should check them out. They're awesome. It's called I Don't Believe You've Met My Baby. 1, 2, 3. Last night, my dear, the rain was falling. I went to bed so sad and blue. Then I had a dream of you. I dreamed we were strolling in the evening underneath the harvest moon. I was thinking about you, and there we met in the moonlight. The stars were shining in your eyes, but another was there too. I don't believe you've been my baby. You looked at him, you looked at me. I wonder who you were talking to. I shook the hand of your stranger, but I was shaking more inside. I was still wondering who. Your arm was resting on his shoulder. You smiled at him, you smiled at me. His eyes were filled with victory. He said, my sister wants to marry. And then my heart was filled with ease. I knew that you would marry me.
Heather Maloney is based in Massachusetts and has been recording albums since 2011. She has toured in support of many fine artists, including Mary Chapin Carpenter, Sean Colvin, and Dar Williams. Heather is known for the lyricism and adventurousness in her songwriting and for her expressive and powerful voice. Here she is joining the band to close our first half.
It's a stomp and a clap and a stomp and a clap, and you try it. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. This is a song called No Shortcuts. We were driving in the country woods and we didn't know why we were there. Well, maybe we were running from the big city, or maybe we were running to the mountain air. And then we came up on a cabin of a diner, and oh, how they did stare. Said, hey, what's the quickest way to a Motel 6 out in these sticks? Said, hey, I'm feeling kinda weary, I've been driving all day and I need a place to stay. Ooh, and I said, baby, there ain't no shortcuts on your way. Oh, baby, there ain't no highways in these parts. You're not, baby, gonna have to drive yourself down heavy little windy road if you really wanna get to where you're going. Oh, yeah. Well, I was sitting on the therapist's couch and I didn't know how I was there. Well, maybe I was running from the big issues, or maybe I was running to a listening ear. And then I came up on a maze of emotion, and oh, how I did fear. I said, hey, what's the quickest way out of this mess to the happiness? Said, hey, I'm feeling kinda weary, I've been crying all day and I need a little break. Ooh, and I said, baby, there ain't no shortcuts on your way. Oh, baby, there ain't no highways in these parts. You're not, baby, gonna have to drive yourself down heavy little windy road if you really wanna get to where you're going. Oh, yeah. I was sitting in the meditation hall and I didn't know how I was there. Or maybe I was running from the noise outside, or maybe I was running to the stillness there. And then I came up on greed, hatred, and delusion, and oh, how I did fare. I said, hey, what's the quickest way to freedom and love? How do I rise above? Said, hey, I'm feeling kinda weary, I've been sitting all day with my mind in disarray. Ooh, and I said, baby, there ain't no shortcuts on your way. Oh, baby, there ain't no highways in these parts. You're not, baby, gonna have to drive yourself down heavy little windy road if you really wanna get to where you're going. If you really wanna get to where you're going. Yeah, really wanna get to where you're going. If you really wanna get to where you're going. If you really wanna get where you're going. If you really wanna get to where you're going. If you really wanna get to where you're going. Hey, oh my gosh, what fun!
It's intermission time here at the Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina. The Martha Bassett Show is produced in collaboration with listener-supported 88.5 WFDD, public radio for the Piedmont.
We hope you're enjoying the show. When you come to visit us in beautiful downtown Elkin, make sure you stop by the shops at 150 East Market Street, where you'll find Dirty Joe's Coffee, the Smoothie Station, Gwynn and Market Mercantile, and the Barkery, home of Melissa's all-natural pet treats. The shops at 150 East Market Street, where you're sure to find something for everyone. Welcome back to the second half of the Martha Bassett Show, featuring Heather Maloney, Tatiana Hargreaves and Sonya Badigian, and Ryan Newcomb. Remember, you can follow the entire schedule, listen to past radio shows, and subscribe to our podcast at marthabassettshow.com. Now let's get back to Martha on the Reeves stage singing Choo Choo Chiboogie, featuring Tommy Jackson of the Reeves House Band on piano.
Tired of transportation in the back of a hat. I love to hear the rhythm of the clickety-clack, and hear the lonesome whistle, see the smoke from the stack, and pal around with Democratic fellows named Max. So take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, chiboogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, chiboogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, chiboogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. But alas and alack, you need some compensation to get back in the black. You take a morning paper from the top of a stack, read the situation from the front to the back. The only job that's open needs a man with a knack, so put it right back in the rack, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, chiboogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, chiboogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, chiboogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. So when I hear the whistle, I can peek through the crack and watch a train a-rollin' when it's ballin' the jack. Or I just love the rhythm of the clickety-clack. So take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo-choo, choo-choo, chiboogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, chiboogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, chiboogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Thank you. That's a Louis Jordan song that I used to do back in the Martha and the Mood Swinger days. Any of you ever see the Mood Swingers? That was a swing band that I was in back in the 90s. That's how I got my start making music. So a little blast from the past. So you may notice somebody on stage that's new. This is my friend and pickin' buddy, Lee Spears. He's all the way from Salisbury. Oh, and I didn't mention Tommy over there. This is Tommy Jackson on the piano. Tommy is the leader of the Reeves House Band, and so I know a lot of you already know him, but if you have never been to one of the Reeves House Band shows, you should. They sell out almost every month, so... So I'm going to turn it back over to Tatiana and Sonya.
All right, we're just going to jump in here. a tune called Fortune, kind of a local tune, actually. A lot of folks around this area used to play it and still play it. Well, we're going to do another song for you now. You want to tell us about this one, Sonya?
Yeah, this is a song from the Callahan Brothers called I Want to Be Where You Are.
I'm crazy about my singing. I'm crazy about my guitar. I'm crazy about everything in this world. But I'm crazier to be where you are.
It's a long way from Havelock to Raleigh, too far to make it home on time. With the stars above, I park outside a hotel to find myself a place to spend the night. It's a hard life out on the road when you've traveled them all 1,000 times, and all my days seem to run together, and a mile don't feel that far to me now. There is nothing more lonely than this room no one to help you up when you're feeling down. I'm lost here on the streets of Havelock. I'm afraid I may never be found. I'm looking for a place all the money I have can buy. Looking for a place to lay my head. 'Cause it's one more night in this town and then I'm headed home. You can say that I'm not in it for the best. There is nothing more lonely than this room here in this town. There's no one to help you up when you're feeling down. I'm lost here on the streets of Havelock. I'm afraid I may never be found. I'm wandering through the streets of Havelock, hoping someday my restless heart will finally settle down.
Wake Forest Baptist Health is the exclusive healthcare sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. Wake Forest Baptist Health has more than 300 primary care and specialty locations throughout the region, and a world-class team providing comprehensive care in cancer, orthopedics, cardiovascular health, and more. wakehealth.edu.
I spent about half of my year on the road, and I write a lot of songs about traveling because it's most of what my experience is. And so this is a song about traveling. This is a song about going to new places and meeting new people and finding yourself in corners of the world like Elkin, North Carolina, that you never thought you would find yourself in, and then realizing that you're absolutely charmed by it and hanging out with a bunch of strangers that you fall in love with for one night and then moving on. This is a song about going to new places and wearing your heart on your sleeve and putting yourself out there and being vulnerable. This is a song about rambling, and there are so many songs with the word ramble in it already, and they're great songs. I have nothing against them, but I wanted to write a song that didn't have the word ramble in it. So this is my rambling song, and it's called Flutter. Flutter by day, flutter by night. Flutter on a whim, flutter on a plan. Flutter when you feel the time is right. Yeah. Flutter alone, flutter with another, flutter with a stranger, flutter with a lover. Oh, it doesn't matter. Catch the wind and go. Yeah. Oh, and only the lonely can hold me. I need someone who sees the space between the stars. Rainer Maria, you know you're desperately alone, but you're a butterfly. You're frail and whole against the sky. Ooh, ooh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Flutter, you're gray, flutter, you're gold. Flutter when you're young and flutter when you're not. Flutter when you think you've grown too old. Flutter like a heartbeat, flutter like a flag. Flutter on a back road, flutter on the main drag. Oh, it doesn't matter. Catch the wind and go, yeah. Oh, and only the lonely can hold me. I need someone who sees the space between the stars. Oh, Rainer Maria, you know you're desperately alone, but you're a butterfly. You're frail and whole against the sky. Frail and whole against the sky. You're frail and whole. Yeah, flutter by day, flutter by night, flutter on a whim and flutter on a plan, flutter when you feel the time is right. Ooh. My brother moved out of the house over this past summer, and my mom made his room into a guest room, and the first night I spent there was more emotional than I had planned. And my mom had kind of filled the room with all kinds of things that inspire her. She was a painter before she became a mama. So there's a lot of painting stuff in there, and her 1976 Alvarez was there in the room, the one that I wasn't allowed to touch growing up. And so the first night I spent there as a guest in the guest room, I picked up her guitar. And I wrote this song, Between Tears in 5 minutes. I never do that. I write and cry all the time. It sounds terrible. But never in 5 minutes. But this song is called Let Me Stay. It's on my last EP. My brother's old room used to be mine, and all of our posters have changed over time. Now all of our idols are on the tip of our tongues, and we can't recall what's his name over eggnog and rum. And my brother's old room used to be mine. Now my mother's old paintings can finally shine and fill all the spaces where celebrities posed. I woke up this morning in a room that I know. Ooh, my brother's old room used to be mine. He painted it blue and I left it behind. Now my mother's old Alvarez leans up against white in the brand new guest room where I slept last night. And let me stay a little longer, let me rest, let me belong here. I am a guest in every room I've ever known. And if my brother's old ceiling gets just enough sun, the shapes of our made-up constellations glow in a pattern that I knew by heart. I woke up in the morning and picked up her guitar. And now my mother's old Alvarez from 76, I wrote down this song as a bargaining chip to capture a moment from merciless time to stay in a room that I know for a while, and let me stay a little longer. Let me rest, let me belong here. I am a guest in every room I've ever known. My brother's old robe this morning is mine, and someday a stranger will wake to this light, and this illumination is a passage of right, and the lineage of visitors grows a little in size. 4 walls and a window opposite the door. I pack up my bag and I leave it once more. Another holiday ends in a teary embrace, because even our bodies are places we stay. Because even our bodies are places we stay. And let me stay a little longer. Let me rest, let me belong here. I am a guest in every room. I'm just a guest, I'll be going soon. I am a guest in every room I've ever known.
Thank you.
It's been such a joy. I know I've said that like 4 times, but it's true. I wrote this song this past year after a pretty significant loss in my family. It's called All in Your Name. Ain't that your jacket in the mudroom? Ain't those your shoes there by the door? You never left the house without them. Now you don't need them anymore. Ain't those your keys there on the table? And they've gone everywhere you go. They opened every door you walked through, turned every engine on your road. I'd run those keys out to the driveway, joke that you wouldn't have gone far. And now you're further than you've ever been from me, than you've ever been from me. And like a song I can't see you, but you move me just the same. Like the radio waves all through the air, you invisibly make it okay. Like the moon, I can't touch you, but you pull me just the same. Like the crashing of waves all through the ocean, I rise and I fall in your name, all in your name. They say at first the pain is piercing, an angry bee inside your chest, but it can't sting like that forever. And even heartbreak takes a rest. They say just like a sword in battle, a sharpened blade will slowly dull. With every thought inside my mind that you possess, it'll hurt a little less. And like a song I can't see you, but you move me just the same. Like the
our show for today, folks. Thanks to all the musicians for sharing your music. This show was produced by Pat Lawrence with assistance from the Reeves Theater. Our background music today was provided by Russell Kelly.
And as always, a special thanks to our home, the historic Reeves Theater and Cafe in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. You can follow the entire Reeves Theater calendar at reevestheater.com and also on Facebook.
The band tonight was Russell Kelly on electric guitar, Alex McKinney on dobro, Lee Spears on acoustic guitar, Tommy Jackson on piano, and Pat Lawrence, our announcer, on bass. The technical staff included Jeff Irving and Russell McCumber running sound, Ben Singer handled the video, Josh Castevens managed the house, and Anna Haverluck sold the merch.
Support for the Martha Bassett Show also comes from these downtown Elkin businesses: the Elk Pharmacy, Yoga on Main, Coley Hall at the Liberty, Angry Troll Brewing, Dirty Joe's, and Fruition.
Thanks for listening to our show. Remember, you can follow the entire schedule, listen to our past radio shows, and subscribe to our podcast at marthabassettshow.com. Until next week, take good care of yourselves and each other.